So I just got home, and today, not today, I think, okay, today I got my license. I had my license before, but when I was living in the city, I didn't drive really often, so it wasn't like a big deal that I kind of forgot about the fact that I had to go take my G test, and then when I moved back home, I had to get used to driving again, and then long story short, I waited last minute, failed my test, and had no license for the last year. Almost a year. And I kept putting it off for some reason. I thought I was gonna fail, maybe. No, I thought I was gonna fail, and then also I just didn't really have the energy or motivation to do anything. And so, yeah, so I went today because I waited again last minute. My health card was expiring, and I needed 2 pieces of ID to renew it. So I'm gonna go do that right now. But so I now have my license again, which is great because all this sense of independency came. I don't have my G2 till September, so I have some time to practice, so to speak. But I actually did in my journal this like weekly check-in, and one of the things I just wanted to completely only focus on this week was to get my license, only because my health card expired the 31st, and it said on the website it needs 2 pieces of ID. I didn't have anything else. She took my driver's license. I mean my passport anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I probably could have still done it, but I'm glad the website scared me enough to go and do it ASAP, because I probably would have just waited longer, you know? Probably would have taken anything if I just got sick instead of actually going to the doctors. So I'm really happy. And yeah, so I'm glad I got to check that off my list. And yeah, so now I had the room in the basement, but we're gonna be switching it up. So I'm excited. I have to deal with all these spiders and earwigs and all this crap. Probably earwigs upstairs just because, but at least the spiders. I feel like I deal with earwigs more than I deal with spiders. But anyway, yeah, I'm just really, like, a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I'm excited and relief. And yeah, when I get my G2, and you know what, I was nervous, but I really had to change the language I used. Instead of saying if I pass, I said when I pass. Or yeah, just saying when, and you know, speaking it into existence, speaking as if it already happened, so that way I wouldn't like trip myself up. So, and it was like intense. Everything's on the computer now to do the drivers, and last time I went to go do my G1, it was on paper. So it was super weird because I just felt like I was doing like the test again, like online, because that's what I did all this whole time, this practice test. And like you have your rules, and then you have, excuse me, your signs. And so signs I got 1 wrong, rules I got 4 wrong, and you have to, that's literally what you're allowed to get wrong, 4. So you have to get 16 out of 20. So I had to like keep skipping. I had to skip questions that made me like second guess myself. So I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so super happy that I have it. And yeah, now I get to be stress-free for the rest of the week. You know, figure out some budgeting stuff, which is great. I'm trying to really get a hang of my finances, pay off my credit card. Next year I want to start saving to get $30,000 in 5 years, and I think I can do it. Nothing. I know I can do it. So that's what I'm excited about, and hopefully what I do with those funds, whether it is put a down payment on a house or a condo, or buy a car, or pay off my student loan, whatever's owing. Yeah, there's just a lot of things, you know, I want to go back to school, want to do this. I might even have to get a second job just because right now the way I budget is I budget solely just for my basic needs, in case like, because where I work we have guaranteed hours, but I always work a little bit, and so a little bit more, and so I want to calculate simply just based on what I would work guaranteed in case, you know, I can't get those extra hours. So I make sure just my bills are covered and I'm fine. You know, because then you get like the government little pay, so I can always use that as like pay to go out and stuff like that. Just have to work better with my money, which is fine. So any extra goes towards my travel, my paying off my credit card quickly, like well faster, and yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna change because we're gonna do some homework today and move all my stuff. Oh, back in pajamas, emptying out my room since I'm switching with my parents. Although this would have been the bigger room and I would have had my space to dance. It's okay. I'll just have a door. Yeah, so we'll see how the move goes because I'm already tired and I've gone up the stairs like not even 5 times. Great. Yeah. The room is slightly set up, as you know, I got no stuff in it. He is like tripping out because he's like, you don't sleep in here. What is happening? Blue.
Daddy, did you have a jacuzzi or no?
Did I have a what?
Did you have a jacuzzi or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Long time ago, yeah.
That's fine. You did.
Blue. Never washed my sheets. Yay! I don't like how you're sniffing my stuff. Sir, it's the same stuff. Back up. Our cat has a problem with peeing everywhere. If you guys know any tips on how to train your cat not to freaking pee, you're either 2 years old already. I think you're 2. Oh my god, why are you flinching? Who abuses you? Ow! Okay, you can't come here and tell me what to do and expect to stay in my bed. Get out.